Hi everyone, it's me, Ophelia, and welcome to this week's episode of Gurl, Oh No, the show where I sit here, I sip my poolside cocktail, and I talk to you about the things I see in my life that make me go, girl, oh no. Last week, I missed you once again. I do apologize. I was on vacation in fabulous Las Vegas. Today, I'd like to tell you a story from when I went to Las Vegas. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice cocktail so I can take you on a winning ride. Last week, I went to Vegas with my good friend, Jack, Vanessa, and Jane. They're my best friends. We go everywhere together. It's pretty fun, but when they drink and when I drink, we kind of turn into disasters. We get to Vegas at like 9 p.m., so like kind of late, but we're like, whatever, time to party. The first thing we do after we get checked into our hotel and settled, kind of tipsy like I said, is we go out, walk through the casinos. We were staying at the wonderful Flamingo. And as we're walking around the hotel, my friend Vanessa is like, oh shoot. And we're like, what, Vanessa? And she's like, I forgot my ID. And we're like, Vanessa and Jack, we give them one of our 2 room keys for the 4 of us, and they walk back to that room to get her ID and stuff, which is necessary because, you know, Vegas, 21, 22. I don't know how old you are. Do you know how old I am? So me and Jane are just sitting there chilling, watching the flamingos and all that fun stuff. And then Vanessa comes back like 15 minutes later without Jack. And she's like, okay, y'all, let's go to In-N-Out. Let's party, Vegas! And we're like, okay, where's Jack? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And we're like, what, Vanessa? How do you not know where Jack is? And she's like, oh, well, he was too slow for me, so I just left him back there. He'll catch up. And like, we were like, okay, this is like not normal of Jack, but it's kind of normal of Jack. It's normal of me. It's normal of all of us. We split up, we find each other. That's what we do. We walk around our hotel some more, have a few drinks. We're like, Jack is fine. He's probably meeting us at In-N-Out. That was the plan all along. So we get to In-N-Out, and guess what? Jack isn't there. So we're like, whatever, we'll eat. Maybe he's back in the room. We'll just go back to the room after we eat dinner. He'll be there. He'll open up the door. We'll be good. So we eat dinner, all that fun stuff. And guess what? We get back to the room, knock on the door like a big old police officer now too, like boom, 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 boom. Guess who doesn't answer the door? Jack. Jack doesn't answer that door. So we're like, well, freak, what do we do? Like, Jack had been up for 24 hours at that point because he lives back east. So he woke up super late. He was tired. Like, we're like, maybe he's sleeping. But we're like, well, we have his phone because he's stupid. He has the room key because we're stupid. We're just a whole bunch of stupid drunk people. Like, what? We're like, let's just go to the front desk. I will say I'm Jack and see what happens. Hello, Mr. Front Desk person. We locked ourselves out of our hotel room with our ID. Okay, we'll have security meet you up there. So we go back, security meets us, and they're like, well, we know you're not Jack. So we're like, well, here's the story. And we tell them what like actually happened because we're honest people when it comes down to it. So security's like, so now that you actually told us the truth, I can't open up the door. Like, I don't know. So she's like, just make up this story, repeat what I say, come down to my boss, and my boss will do something. So at this point, I don't even know when, I don't even know how, Jane and I lost Vanessa in addition to Jack. Me and Jane walk down to security, walk through this massive hotel, end up in the basement, and the security guard officer, the first thing he says to us is like, well, what's going on? And we're like, oh, our friend locked us out of our room, he's asleep, but can you do like a wellness check to make sure he's not dead? And he's like, no. How do I know that's your room? How do I know he's not mad at you? And we're like, well, our stuff's in there. How do I know that's your stuff? And we're like, I can tell you everything in that bag. I can tell you the exact location of where everything is. And it's my stuff, bitch. He was not a nice person at all. We realized we had his phone. Like I said, he's stupid, we're stupid. We're all just stupid. It's Vegas. Why not be stupid? So we're like, how about you have that security guard right there, run up to the room, just her, take him his phone, he will confirm it's his phone, and we'll call him. So we call him, and guess what? He answers, but he's asleep. He's like drunk sleep, so he's like, hello? And we're like, hey, Jack. it's us. And he's like, who is this? And we're like, come on, Jack, tell him who it is. Who are you in Vegas with? And he's like, I'm sleepy, and hangs up on us. Are you kidding me, Jack? Ah! We sit there and we talk to the security guard a little more. We explain to him that he's tired because, like I said, he's from back east. Vegas is here. That's a 3-hour time difference. Plus, you lose 3 hours when you travel. So, complications across the board. So, finally, the security guard, believes us, because we call him, 3 more times, and at this point, Jane is mad. She's like, fucking Jack! Tell him who we are, so we can go back to our room! Otherwise, I'll kill you! And the security guard is like, wow, you wouldn't yell at someone if you didn't know them. They let us into our room, and we're like, whatever. There's still no Vanessa. So, we ended up in our room, it was great, we went to Vegas, had so much fun, and had so many more stories that are worth telling. That was this week's episode of Girl Oh No. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment with any concerns, questions, more details about our Vegas trip down below. And remember to follow me on Instagram at OpheliaOliver00 so you can see a picture like this one right behind me and see more of me being big, basic, and busted. Remember, what happens in Vegas winds up on YouTube.